Hey guys, this is Chilio, and here is my uh, digital media 6501 final project presentation. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so here is my main page of my final project. You can see this is a parallax format images, which looks very clean and beautiful. And the thing I use is about a Chinese New Year, so I use red and gold color as my main color. So in this part you can see the letters is randomly flashing if you pay attention. And also my page is responsive. You can see my navigation bar is going to it's going to change hamburger button here. And when I click this button, the hamburger button automatically change to a cross. You can see the small animation here. And when I make my page bigger, the navigation bar is become to normal size. See, right. And this is my CNY, which stands for Chinese Lunar New Year, and it's also my logo of my website. You can click this button or click this logo to go back to the main page. You can see the button of my website is mini footer, which is also have some animations here. You can see it rotated a little bit and then change the color to the gold. So next is my zodiac page. I made a small sentence for each subpage. You can see to make my subpage more interesting, and also the red word stands for the pages we're looking at right now. So let's see what we have. So I created a customized table here, which also use red color to decorate my table. You can see the 12 zodiac animals here. And in this year, 2019, it's a year of pig. You can see I highlighted. So next page is a food page, which talk about the Chinese traditional food. So you can see there is there is a video here. It automatically plays, and I set it as loop, infinity loop. So, and I also made this video by myself. You can see this video I used is as a background video since I made it as 3 layers. The first layer is the very bottom layer, which is the video layer, and then I put a mask layer, which is dark gray or dark black. I made it opacity like 0.3, and then on the third layer is where the toppest layer, which is the text. You can see the dumplings here is the toppest layer here. So this is more complicated than you see. And below is some texture introduction about the Chinese traditional food during the Spring Festival. And next subpage is red pockets. You can see here is a picture. I made some animation here, and I will talk it later in my code. And below are some texture introduction about the history about the red pocket and what it stands for, and also some thing you need to pay attention. The last subpage is a taboo page. You can see here's a picture I put here, and below are some textures, some tips and textures which is not it's not good to say during the Spring Festival. Yeah, I have 10 taboos here. Okay, let's talk about the 3 interesting parts I believe I want to share you guys. First thing is the hamburger menu. You can see the animation here. When I click it, it become a cross. So I use the CSS to make it. So you can see my CSS file here. I'll try to find hamburger. Okay. Can see. See my hamburger menu. Display. Yes, here. Yeah. So I put a toggle here, toggle on, and my first line here as my ID in my main page. So I connect it with ID first line. So I use the transform functions. You can see which is rotated 45 degree and translate X 2 pixels and translate Y 4 pixels. For the first line stands for the toppest line of these 3 lines in this hamburger button. You can see and then I made a second line, which is the middle line, disappear. Its opacity make it to 0. You can see it's disappeared. And then the third line is rotate to the negative 45 degree and translate x as 8 pixel and translate y as minus 10 pixel. So that makes my hamburger menu looks like this. Right. The next thing I want to introduce is it's my video. So let's go to the food fire. I made a video here as autoplay and made it muted loop, which means it's gonna be play infinite and automatically play once you open the page. And due to some reason, we cannot put our videos on our New City cloud, so we just put this file locally. You can see I put on under the resource file. All right, and then let's see. CSS. Okay. Okay, and then this is the food. So there's two classes which is related to my video. First is vHeader container. Second is the full screen video wrap. So let's see. Video wrap. Full screen video wrap. You can see I make some settings here. Index. You can see this is the header overlay class stands for the mask I put on beyond my video. I set the index as 1, so which means it's gonna be override the default video layer. And I also made the opacity to 0.35 to make it not too dark or not too bright. And then on the top layer is the header content layer, which is the dumplings, the text. Here you can see with golden color. So I put the text as 2. So which means this one is higher than the mask layer. So this also, which means this is also the highest layer of the whole stack. So this is the main techniques I put here. So the third part I want to introduce is the animation here about the repockets. So the main technique here I put is I use a third-party JS animation library, which called MG Glitch. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I put class as container repocket. Let's find. Yes. So I just put my image here under the navigation bar, and then everything it everything I do is to use some simple JavaScript functions to call the animation in my food HTML file. So you can see script toggle. Let's see what's going on. No, it's on my pockets. Yeah. Yeah, you can see this is my jQuery glitch effect script. So all of this script is directly from the documentary of the resource website. So I can change these parameters from the false to true. If I want to adjust something, I just switch it is gonna be changed. And I also can adjust the glitch time here, and the blend mode and scale glitch. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.